Welcome back to Snowrunner, Lights and Cameras, where today we'll simply be delivering some cabins to the ski resort. With me, MrSealyp. I said we'd be back, and I ruddy well meant it, and here we are. As you've already seen, I did sort the bridge out. I have also been around the map. No, that one. I've been around the map, driving around, found the gateway to By the Lake, over there and over there. Just going around, scouting things out. I haven't gone across this very top section here yet, which still needs to be done. I did take the liberty of clearing the blockage, the western blockage. The eastern blockage still needs to be done. No, don't want that on there. But I'm still going to go up over that way just for S's and G's because, you know, why not? That was the route I was originally going to go. I could make it far easier for myself. But what I am going to do once I've done that is we're going to take on a contract for cabins, which I think might be quite cool. But as the light starts to come up, we should be able to get a better look at the burlap, because we couldn't really, I mean, we saw it in the store, but we couldn't really see it out and about, you know. I think I'm going to need a different lorry though when we go to do the cabin work, but that's all right. Forward a bit. Come on. Oh, this does me head in. Too close now, isn't it? Or will it? Yeah. Trailer is too far away. Hmm? That's better. Right. Let's do it. So, you know what? I'm going to regret this if we do it and it all goes to. What's it? It all goes to pieces. Considering this is a 6-wheel, it did seem to struggle with this trailer a little bit, but then we have done a bit of work to it. Not a huge amount, but we've done a bit. We can probably go to that, and that. Give ourselves a bit more oomph. But like I say, if we come up over here and I knock this trailer over or something and the stuff falls out, I'm not going to be very happy. We have got a crane on here to pick up if we need to, so that's all good. Thank you to everyone that watched the last episode. Like I said, this is more, it's an indulgence. A lot of people have messaged me recently saying, am I going to play it when season 11 came out? Was I going to do videos on it? And I intended to, and I've been playing some of the other bits because I think the last video I did was on season 8. 9 and 10 I'd had a little bit of a play around with, but didn't really do any videos. And it was that thing again, I thought, well, if I'm playing anyway for myself, I'm just going to play, then why not? Whoa, come on. Why not record it while I'm doing it? Because, the people that do watch have enjoyed watching it in the past and wanting to watch some more, so, Here we are. I've got a generator to deliver. I think the contract I'm going to be doing, I was going to take a generator anyway. To clear the blockage I needed some wood, which I went and got from one of the cabins. But to do the bridge I needed metal beams. I had one lot of metal beams at the warehouse, but then I needed to make some more. So I had to take a generator out to that factory anyway. So one of the factories has already got a generator at it. And the factory we're going to be going to is going to need one, so we're going to have to take a generator out there first. This isn't the quickest. Let's go back to that. Didn't really make a lot of difference in all honesty. Go through this bog, it's probably going to slow down anyway. So. pretty good. Pretty good. Am I going to regret that with the trailer? Yep. Got stuck on the rocks. Of course I have. Nope, that's probably stuck, isn't it? Right. This is where it all goes horribly wrong. The trailer tips over, you watch. Come on. Right, so if I... This was not where this was supposed to go wrong. I was asked yesterday, HMG messaged me and asked why I kept using the auto winch and not using the manual sort of pick point sort of thing. And it's interesting because that's what I always used to do. I always used to use the manual winch, pick location on the vehicle, then pick where I was going to. And then so many people messaged me and said, why do you keep doing that? It takes ages. Use the auto winch. So yeah, it's that thing as it always is. And it's all about getting the right angle, because once you turn it to the right angle, it will then work. Let's just back that right out. We'll get it down there in a minute. Don't tip over. Release that. Don't think that's going to be enough. No! Oh dear. Okay, we're out. There was all sorts of recovery vehicles I thought I could use, but I just grabbed a lorry. Just needed a winch, really. There's the ski resort. Let's go. Or part of it. So what I might do, because I want to use this sort of the newer stuff, I might just get a trailer to pull behind this to put some gear on. I've got some modded vehicles, you know. Done. Right, so if we come to here. Go across one. Resort administration. Business before pleasure. Deliver workers' cabins to the resort. You can pick them up at the factory, but we need a generator to start manufacturing them, so we need to get to work. Truck with cranes recommended, which is what we've got a crane on this. If we activate that. Stop tracking. So metal beams and stuff. Is that steel works. Hang on, have I got a power generator there already? So what was the one I was thinking of then? Get us the warehouse and wooden planks. Now that's interesting. That's the cabin zone. Oh, I've got to make the cabins here, right? So I need to take a generator to there. So I've got to take those items. Where is this delivered to the upper east? That's curious. Because I know of all my scouting around up here somewhere. There was, I think it's just there. I think there's a generator there. I could just buy one; it'd be quicker and easier. But right, I'll get that lorry taken back at some point as well. But it would. I should have just gone the roadway. I don't know why I didn't. I'll grab that generator anyway. It should allow me to hook up to it because we're on a scout. So I'll head out that way. I'll bring it back. I'll take it out to that other place anyway. Or should I just go and get the beams and metal beams 4? Wow. Okay. I need to produce those. I'm glad I actually took the generator to that factory already because that will save a bit of time. Now there are so many mods available now as well, with trailers and lorry beds, and there's trailers that do, you know, 8, 10, 12 slots for stuff. So I could take pretty much everything I need there, the metal beams, metal rolls and wooden planks all on one trailer. But again, I was trying to avoid cheating, but well, yeah, I guess really. Assuming, of course, the generator I'm going to get isn't part of another job, which it is, then I'd have to end up buying one anyway, but that's, if I do, I do. Right, I'll get us back over there. Let's get some of these products. And what I'll do, I'll go and get the first bits made and put onto a trailer. I might use a different vehicle other than this, and might use one for hauling. Might actually use the one I was using already. Or I'll get a trailer with more slots for the back of this, maybe a longer scout trailer. And we'll see what the situation is once I've got the constituent parts loaded on, because the fact it's saying cabin ×2. But I'm guessing I don't make the cabins and take the cabins up, I just take the pieces. We'll see. Right, 2 metal rolls previously made here. One on the back, one there. 1 metal beams I had on the side there, had to go and get another crane for, it didn't quite work. And I must have bought that generator out with a different vehicle because it wouldn't hook up to my burlac. So I had to bring another vehicle out. But if we open the storehouse now, the generator is running. So what we need to do is craft one of those. Then we go to metal beam available. No. That, then that. There we go. Load on the back. Right, so we've got 2 metal rolls and 2 metal beams. Metal rolls is fine, metal beams we need 4. So what I'm thinking is, because we've got the other lorry over here, I might load 2 metal beams onto that as soon as I've got the generator going, and then once I'm loaded onto that I can just turn the generator off. So I'll take the first load over with this, then we can go and get the wood, which will be from one of the cabins. Whoa, that's like that. I grabbed a 5-slot trailer. Will it let me, just thinking, will it let me change truck to that one? I'm too far away. Oops, that was a mistake. Yeah, the small crane on the back of this, on the back of the Scout, wasn't big enough to pick up the thing of metal rolls. Right, do that, 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 that. Attach the trailer, so generator's still going, which I need it to be. Open storehouse. We need to go craft. Is this only a 3-slot one? Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought it was a 4-slot. It's a 3. Oh, that's not so good. Okay. Oh well. that'll do for starters. Right, so let's move this out of the way. Actually, what I'll do, let's turn the generator off because that's using fuel. If I leave that running, that's not a good idea. Let's turn off the generator. Attach trailer. Okay, that's good to go. So is the other one. So we'll do that. Change truck, burlap, engine. Let's go. So as far as I can tell, this stuff's got to go to make the cabins, and I've got to take the cabins. The fact the description says that. Whoa. Even though this trailer will attach to the Scout, as you can see, the weight of it. The Scout's not enjoying it at all. So what I'll do, I'll go over where we took the previous generator. That was a Scout one, so I can turn that on. So what I should do is deliver the stuff, and then I can craft the cabins. Then I go over and load the cabins. I think I'm sure that's how it works. I can take logs there. Come on, don't get stuck. How did I know that was happening? Power of the winch. Nope. Seriously. Let's try. So I'm going to tip the trailer over. Don't you dare. No, 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 no. Well, this is mildly annoying. Again, should have just gone for something ridiculous that would have pulled through this no problem at all. Come on. Oh! Don't know what happened there, but we'll take it. Let's see, shall we? Unload. Okay, so then when I turn on the generator we put over there, we can produce cabins. So it's showing down there, metal rolls 2, wooden planks none, fuel required 50. Fueling generator, not ready to craft yet, but so I need to get 2 more metal rolls, more wooden planks, no, not metal rolls, metal beams, and then I can produce 2 cabins. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then what we'll do, hopefully we'll come back and we'll, I need to have something with a 4. I'm assuming the cabins are going to be 2s, but they might not be. They could be 4s, I guess. Bring that other metal rollover. I'm just wondering now whether or not just to unload that onto this rather than drive back and then bring one over, then another one, whether or not to just put them both on here. I might go and get the wood now because that's closer. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go and get the wood. So it's just a case of going to the cabin setups and dismantling some of the timber framing. Or we can bring, I'm pretty sure we can bring wood here and it will produce wood beams. And I did, when I was doing all my scouting around yesterday, I did come across, I can't remember where it was. Where was it? There was, it was out here. Or was it further up here? Sure. No, no, no. Where was it? Oh, it might have been here. I'm sure you can collect timber from there, I think. Anyway, let's go and get some timber framing. Right, I switched the metal beams over, or one of the metal beams over, then fabricated another one. So I'm going to drop them off. Then I'm going to go and turn on the generator, and I assume build cabins. I think that's what's going to happen. So, open storehouse. We need to go. Nope. There. Unload. Unload. Is that about right? I think so. So what we've got to do now, detach the trailer, turn on the Jenny, come back, fabricate cabins. We're about to find out, aren't we? Although, I'm not sure. I'm still wondering whether or not we're supposed to be delivering, because it does say deliver to the upper ski. I'm starting to panic now. I'm not going to lie. That's the 2 cabins. It's got to be, hasn't it? It's, unless I'm supposed to deliver the items there and they build the cabins up there. If I'm supposed to deliver the items and I build 2 cabins, I've got to redo this all again. Ha ha ha! I will keep laughing for the moment. Turn on generator. What? Attach trailer. The moment of truth. So, craft. Is that one? No. Looks like it takes up 2 slots. That's curious. Not enough cargo in the storehouse. It says metal beams 4, metal rolls 2, which I bought 2 of. Why is it used 2 metal rolls? I was only supposed to use 1 per. I'm gonna attach the trailer, turn off the generator. I'm gonna go and get 2 metal rolls, and I'm going to take them up to the upper ski station and see if it will let me drop them off. If it does, I've just built a cabin for no reason. If it doesn't, I'll bring the 2 metal rolls back down here and do another cabin. That's the best thing to do, I think. Give myself a little scout trailer to go on the back of this, just a single. Put 1 on this, 1 on the trailer, and I can whiz up there with 2 metal rolls. Oh, lummy. Now Burlak's getting a bit of a workout, isn't it? I thought the quickest and easiest way of coming was I just came straight up the ski slope. I was going to follow all of the roads round where I've gone before, but I just drove straight up. It's taken a little bit of time, but yeah, it's taken quite a lot of time actually. We're almost there, so let's see if this works. If this doesn't, then it is requiring cabins, in which case I've got to take this all the way back down again. But you know, something just seems off. It definitely says metal beams 4, metal rolls 2, wood planks 2. Yet for some reason it used 2 metal rolls for doing 1. I'm not quite sure why. We'll see. If this gives me a cargo unload, then I might just cry. It's not, is it? So I'm thinking it's cabins it wants up here. I'm at the right place, aren't I? Oh, hang on. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. I've got to go and get 4 metal beams now. What have I done? Okay, well, that's. I'm sorry, but that is. I'm going to go back in here again, and I'm going to read this again because this is ridiculous. It quite clearly says there, your job is to deliver workers' cabins to the resort, not the. Although then the bit underneath says deliver to the upper ski station, but unless once I've bought it here, do I then have to take it somewhere else? No, this is the cabin zone. You can pick them up at the factory, but first we need a generator to start manufacturing. I don't understand. I guess the other thing to do would be to bring one of the cabins up and see if it just takes a cabin. So would it be that you can either bring the resources up or a cabin? I don't know. Right then, I'm off back down the hill. Let's ski back down. Ski Sunday. This is taking so much longer than I thought. I thought I'll take on the quick job. We'll do some cabins. Get a generator, get some gear, make some cabins, take them up. Okay, next test. We're back at the top again. I went and got 2 more metal rolls, took them back over to the factory, and I produced the second cabin. Only because I thought if I'm bringing one cabin up here, and I bring the cabin up and it works, I'm going to kick myself for not bringing the second one up. That being said, if it doesn't work, then I've got to go back and replenish all the stores because I used them to build the cabin. But now I'm not sure now because the actual icon thing's missing from that side, but it could be that it needs to be done this side if you're bringing cabins. I don't know. Again, that's not giving me the option to do anything, which is interesting. So I'm assuming it's going to be over there, or it's not showing up because it's not going to. Oh, maybe. What's that showing? Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Cabin fever could be over. Let's see. No. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. Don't know what to do with the cabins now. Someone's going to want a cabin, aren't they? Trouble is, it's that thing of, do I unload them here? Or am I supposed to unload them? It says I'll need a crane, but why? I might just unload these here anyway. Because I've got a funny feeling they are still going to be needed. This is really long-winded. And the thing is that this has been out since October, so for any of you that are watching this and you've already done it, you've already played it, you know, you may have already commented. I don't know. But to me, it's a bit odd, to say the least. Another weird thing I've got here is I haven't got the option to oh, there we go. Unpack cargo. I'll unload it just in case. Hello, this is future MrSealyp interjecting over the top whilst editing. It's quite amusing to me now that as I'm unloading these onto the ground, if I'd have just unloaded them into the unload point over to the right, that would have been the cabins delivered. So before you start commenting and going berserk at this point, I'll do work it out later on. I don't think it'll reach the other one. So I'm going to need to disconnect and then get the other one. That's alright. So let's am I far enough? Yeah, we should be alright. Right, I've got to go and get a load of resources. Okay, this is my epiphany moment, where it suddenly dawned on me that I had to deliver all of it. I'm assuming all this stuff, as I'm delivering the metal beams now, this is either going to put some pads down or something for the cabins to be built on. So I had to bring all of the resources up here and 2 cabins. I'm assuming what I will do in editing, I will put a comment earlier on, because otherwise people will be commenting all the way through about the mistakes I'm making. But it wasn't particularly clear. The description didn't say deliver all these items to the ski resort, then build 2 cabins and take those as well. It kind of, yeah, it was a bit, I don't know. Maybe it was just me misreading. So what I've got to do now is unload the 2 cabins. I put them back onto the trailer because I thought that way I can just drive them into the. Now I've delivered all the separate cargo. The cabins I can just put in. So I'm hoping I get the cargo thing pop up. But what I'm now thinking is, because it does say in the description for this you require a crane. I'm sure that's what it says, doesn't it? That we have to actually, yeah, truck with crane is recommended. That we're going to have to actually unload these onto that point. Not, it doesn't give you the option to just manage cargo like normal. So yeah, a bit of a weird one. Like I say, it's I know there's only a certain amount of space they've got to write their description, but it was all over the place. Yeah, I've made a job that I mean, it was some of these jobs are time consuming now anyway. Let's be honest, with the crafting and stuff in game, and generators to take to places to craft things. When you run out of resources at certain locations, you've then got to craft things to be delivered, and it's a lot of backwards and forwards. And I guess that's why a lot of people then started making modded trailers and stuff with loads of slots, so you could take everything in one hit rather than the backwards and forwards which you find. So what I'll do now is if I just disconnect this, and then I'll swing this around, open up the crane. We'll crane these. I probably haven't left myself enough room there, have I? No, that'd be right. I'll do it. Yeah. So unpack the cargo, and then we will disconnect the trailer. It's a little bit in and out of menus, but that's all right. I'll put the cabins down. Now, at this point, again, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm assuming that once the cabins are both in that point, it will complete the contract. Will it go into like a cutscene like it does when you build a bridge? Will it suddenly use the resources I've already delivered to put down like cabin bases or something? I'm not too sure. The resources are all under that shelter, aren't they? Just realised. Is that where they are? Was that empty when we first came up? I'm going to have to go back through my footage and have a look. So what we're doing is these cabins are for workers who are going to build the resort. I thought we were building cabins, you know, like log cabins for people to go and stay at. I forgot about the ramps in the back of that. So I've delivered resources for the workers to use, so maybe it's not going to do cabin bases. Yeah, I don't know. Again, let's just get these put on the ground. Sorry to everyone that's been shouting and yelling at the screen. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's made mistakes on this game. I'm sure plenty of people do. Because like I've always said, in any game I've ever played, your professionals, the people that will comment and tell you what you're doing wrong and what you should be doing, are the people that never make any mistakes, ever. It's all perfect first time, nothing goes wrong, everything is delivered exactly where it should be, exactly, you know, oops, just if I give it a nudge. I haven't actually put the supports back in. I should have put the supports back in. If any of you are heavy machinery operators, I'm really sorry. I've just destroyed the support legs. Right, let's get the other one off. Be glad to see the back of this one. I think the next one I'm going to do is going to be, because I want to have a crack. The thing about this is, I say when I do my annual Snowrunner fix, I'm not going to have enough time. I won't be able to do everything on this map and the second map that comes with this. I'll have a crack at a few different things, so I want to pick something that's going to represent it because it's lights and cameras. So I think the next one we'll do, rather than ski resort related, I'll do something to do with filming. I'll pick up one of the filming contracts for the film company, and we'll see. I don't know what it might be. I want to have a go at that, whatever that one is for the sign up on the hill. Maybe like the Hollywood sign, but yeah, you know what I mean. Maybe have a crack at doing one of those. I haven't got. I probably need to install some more machinery. I went through a phase where a lot of the equipment machinery I had installed, whether it be modded or whether it be in-game equipment that I'd bought, I wasn't using all of it. I was using the same bits of equipment over and over again. So that's when I went through a phase of selling everything and built my money back up. But then at points like this, I suddenly think, there we go. There we go. Delivered. Contract complete. But the cabins haven't moved. Are they supposed to do something? That's interesting. Sure they don't stay there. There's still little icons showing with workers' hats. Unless I've got to deliver more resources up here on another contract, possibly. As the ski resort build goes on, maybe there's more stuff that needs to be brought up here, then the cabins will be used for something. Or maybe off camera, so I don't know. That's weird. I thought they would disappear and be sort of placed, you know, like properly placed somewhere. That's a curious one. And with that, we have come to the end. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking with me. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Until the next one, thanks for watching.